Hi, Henry, you got your report ready? Go ahead, Henry, please, the report.
Just to let you know what, the commander's carrying with him is the flag that we got for Gary Paul.
Okay.
And, the certificate, we're gonna present it to, I think it's his sister-in-law, Mary Ann Paul.
Is she there?
Okay.
I hope.
She should.
Yeah, I'm saying her, she's here.
She's here today.
Henry, the floor's yours, sir.
Oh,
Thank you, guys. This, of course, I'm gonna try to match the other one, 47, so the 48 minutes. No, really, the only thing is just, get the paperwork in, both here to this office, so that way they can get the work out. It's been doing really good, so just pass it along. Make sure you kinda go down when you get your membership, look on there and just help the next guy next. If you got all your district, help the next district. Ask them, hey, I can make phone calls every business. Whatever you can do to help each other will help. But the other biggest one is respect, guys. That's the only thing, is you need to respect your post. The commanders come and go, as you heard. You know, they're dime a dozen type thing. I'm one of them. You know, post commander, respect them. They might not be there forever. Maybe they don't do things the way you like to do them. Maybe they want to see your book accounts when the other ones never did. Maybe they have issues of having a head too big, or maybe the squadron commander's head's too big. I don't know. These are problems that come up. Kevin will tell you that we address them, each one individually, the way it goes. Some go all the way up to Mike Simon where they get a judgment from the Legion where they stand. Doesn't mean it's the end of the rules, or the end of the game. It just means that's where they stand on it. So we don't have to go down there. You know, if you want to just give a little respect, guys. You'll get it in return. The Sons are a product of the American Legion. They can do a lot of things. They don't want to, as you hear, they want to help us because we help them. So that's really all I gotta tell y'all, is that is the respect you give to them, to the Legion, is the respect you're gonna get back. And if you don't, then it's their bad, not yours. So just keep them informed, all those things that I told you before. You know, make my job easier, and Mike Simons and of course Kevin's. But other than that, guys, that's my report. I'll have that written down and present to you when Shelley's going back.
Thank you, sir. We have a motion to accept the report.
Make a motion to accept Henry's report.
Second, Joseph Thomas.
Okay. Got a motion, second?
Jerry,
Okay.
Renee.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. And the next report will be Gary Winters, Internet. Gary, you here?
I'm gonna read it, I got it.
Okay, there we go. Kevin's got it.
This is Gary's report. We still have a few officers and committee chairmen who have not provided a picture for the website. Get with the historian and get a picture taken for the website, or email us a picture of yourself in a coat and tie for the website. It is important for our members to know who their leaders are. We have 2 sites for you to use to get information you may need about the Sons of the American Legion Detachment, Texas. You can visit it by the link on our main website, saltexas.org. Here you will find forums, membership information, coming events, news from around the state, and from the national organizations, minutes from meetings, and more. If you use Facebook, you can visit our page at www.facebook.com/pages/SAL Texas in capitals, or by searching for the Sons of the American Legion Detachment of Texas while in Facebook. If your squadron or district has a Facebook page, please let us know and follow the Detachment of Texas. If you view a post on the detachment page, please like the post to help our visibility. When your squadron plans an event, we request you send your event flyer by email, preferably the one created on a computer and not pictures of printed flyers. This makes posting easier and better looking. Please also send pictures and videos of your events. Email us via the link on the website. If sending pictures, please send the original pictures. Please do not resize. Lastly, at the request of past detachment commander and training candidate for National Commander Scaling, We asked the membership to populate the legacy page on the website. This page was intended to be a repository of our parents, grandparents, whose service entitled us to our membership in the Sons of the American Legion. We added a few new pictures since the fall DEC. Police worked to get this page a place that we are proud to show the nation once Tom gets elected. Please let us know if there is anything we can do to help your internet presence. Respectively submitted, Gary Winters, Internet Chairman.
Move to accept, Jellison.
Second on the motion?
Second, Webb.
Okay. Any discussion?
I just did that, submitted my dad's picture on there. I did it.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All against, say nay. Motion carries. Okay, the next one will be legislative. Kevin Johnson, are you ready? Okay.
Kevin Johnson, SAL, Squadron 817. I've been asked to do the legislation for this event on the American Legion legislation agenda. I'm a past veteran, and I'm also a son. I had a dad that was World War II, a grandfather that was World War I. So I didn't mind taking on this task. And I found some things on the legislation that I thought was near and dear to my heart, and I hope it's near and dear to yours. And it starts off with, we had a legislation committee, met on Friday, January 17th, 2024. Following members were attendance. Kevin Johnson, myself, I was the chairman. Chairman Jesse Richardson, 2nd District Commander. Milton Chatham, past detachment commander. Okay, what I came up with was some legislation that's in the House of Representatives at this time. One of them was the VA healthcare modernization. It's the biggest issue in the VA, the implementation of the new electronic health records modernization program. VA has experienced different problems with this as it progressed. And from what I'm understanding, some of the differences had to do with the software, along with the inexperienced instructors that were used to train the VA representatives. And the last I understand is the VA made improvements on it to identify the issues, and they're actually picking it up again this year. The American Legion is calling on Congress to hold oversight and hold the VA and relevant parties accountable for that. Also, the PACT Act. If we don't know, the PACT Act actually stands for Sergeant First Class Heath Robinson Honoring. I promise to address comprehensive toxins. That's a fact. The VA has screened more than 5 million veterans for toxic exposure. The average time to complete a PACT Act claim is 157 days. It is imperative that the VA fully leverage the resources made available to the PACT Act to assist in the continued modernization of the Veteran Benefits Administration, information technology systems, as well as hiring additional employees to ensure the claims are adjudicated in a timely manner. The American Legion is also involved in that. The military quality of life is the next thing that I looked into. The U.S. military is the greatest resources we have. Our service members and their families. Without highly qualified commitment and women, even the most sophisticated weaponry will not provide the deterrence necessary to defend our nation. Factors contributing to the quality of life include the proper compensation, appropriate housing, and quality health care, reasonably priced commissaries, and access to child care services. The American Legion is urging Congress to get legislation to expand access, affordable child care, and increase appropriations for military construction projects. For as you know, new barracks, family housing, and timely access to mental health. Improving our military rep is the next thing. The American Legion urges Congress to direct the modernization of the Transition Assistance Program, That's called TAP. That's the delivery of using technology performance data to ensure the DoD delivers successful program. The creation of mobile applications, providing service members with an extensive toolkit on demand, transitioning the content with improved participation, and increased benefits and transition resources available, delivering effective transportation assistance to ensure veterans properly reintegrate from active duty into civilian life and reduce negative experiences. It does happen. Improved TAP instructions will support our service members in finding education, employment, entrepreneurship opportunities, and send successful citizens back into our community. The next one is the Guard and Reserve GI Bill parity. It has been known that National Guard and Reserve members are being deprived of education benefits that active duty service members do not enjoy, despite completing the same duties. I am one. According to the current law, the National Guard and Reserve services members only accrue GI Bill entitlements only when called to active duty. Under federal orders, when Guard and Reserve service members are activated under state orders, they do not accrue eligibility for post 9/11 GI Bill benefits like active duty counterparts do. The American Legion believes that every man in uniform counts, and they're urging Congress to recognize service of Guard and Reserve's eligible GI Bill. And last but not least, protect the American flag. There's also legislation from the American Legion urging Congress to approve an amendment in the U.S. Constitution that would allow Congress to prohibit the physical desecration of the U.S. flag. Additionally, the American Legion urges Congress to pass the Flag Code Modernization Act of 2021 and to amend the U.S. Flag Code to codify the common patriotic customs and practices as described in the American Legion Resolution Number 19 Flag Code Amendment. Commander, that is my report.
Commander,
Move to accept
Chatham
report,
moved.
Jellison.
Chatham seconds.
Any discussion? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carried. Next one up would be VE&E. Ed Parnell, are you ready for report, sir?
Yep.
Okay. Now, step aside, look at.
Okay. On the VE&E committee, it's comprised of me, your detachment chaplain, as committee chairman, of PDC Tom Skelly and 22nd District Commander Robin Davis. Committee was held during lunch today. Of course, PDC Skelly, as we all know, is in Georgia working on his campaign, and District Commander Davis was absent from his DEC, from this DEC, so I basically held the meeting by myself. Of course, you guys basically don't really understand what VE&E is. As we just heard, the TAPS program has a lot to do with VE&E. The purpose of the VE&E is for us to help our veterans who are having trouble or needing help reintegrating into the civilian workforce.
It's tough.
Yes, VE&E stands for Veterans Education and Employment. That's what it is for. And whenever we help our veterans look for work, whenever we help them get education materials, whenever we help them go looking for jobs, I mean, even the ones that are down on their luck, homeless, so on and so forth, we need to help them. And gentlemen, it all goes down as your VE&E time. And we, as Sons of the American Legion, really do need to step up our game working with our veterans on this. That's all I have on that. Thank you for all that you do. You know, signed Ed Parnell, chaplain, and VE&E chairman, Sons of the American Legion Detachment in Texas. that's the end of my report, and I submit it for approval.
Joseph Thomas, move to approve.
You can second it.
Who?
JT,
Who seconded it?
Rolf.
Okay. Any discussion? Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried. Thank you, Ed. The next one will be, children and youth.
No, Americanism.
I'm sorry, Americanism, Kevin Baker. Thank you, sir. There you go.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. All right, the Americanism Committee met on, this morning at 8:30 a.m. right here in this hotel. In attendance was myself, PDC Gary Randall, Commander Brad Henderson, and PDC Royce Fowler. Americanism is an unfailing love of country, loyal to its institution and ideas, eagerness to defend it against all enemies, domestic and foreign, allegiance to our flag, and a desire to secure the blessings of liberty and posterity. A few programs include the oratorical contest. This contest instills the understanding and appreciation of the United States Constitution among high school students. Boys State, where high school juniors learn the policies and how the mechanisms of policies are implemented and how to operate within their government. Practical experience learned and practiced helping to develop good citizenship. And the one we all like, Legion Baseball, teaching sportsmanship, good health practices, and active citizenship. Now, these are just a few programs. Take a look at your CSRs for the one or more that will work for your squadron. I'd like to start something new. By this I mean send some pictures and a short depiction of what you are doing, participating in, that infuses the practice of Americanism to BroncoSanAntonio@gmail.com. There's nothing I'd like to do more than stand up here and brag about what you guys are doing. Our detachment squadrons were very busy throughout the past holiday season with supplying meals to both veterans and active military, visiting those in assisted living facilities, providing small tokens of appreciation, blankets, caps, singing some Christmas carols, and most of all, some camaraderie. Nothing better than seeing a veteran smile. Participating in local community events, toy drives. We have one called Feed My Sheep, where meals and toys were provided to the less fortunate. Flags for our hero ceremonies. Our Squadron 245, working with wreaths across America, laying wreaths on those that have gone before us and securing our rights to celebrate these holidays. This is the first time the wreaths have been laid and placed in Seguin. These are just a few of the things and events our detachments help facilitate and local squadrons have participated in. So, Squadron 245 has 250 hours. Harker Heights put in 90 hours. This is just from Thanksgiving until now. Kerrville, I got 10 hours. 453 Love Field, 24 hours. Midland donated $1,100 for breast cancer and 800 community service hours. 447 Round Rock, $2,500. Turkey for families. 100 hours for food pantry, 50 hours for flying flags, Veterans Day, and a flag presentation at 3 schools, 25 hours. You know, I added all that up, guys, and that's only 549 hours. I know we've done more than that. We're not getting the information. So please get that information in to us, because like I said, I like to stand up here and brag about you. I like to see what you've been doing. And nothing better than that. Had a bug put in my ear. Let me back up here. Parker Heights also donated $2,500 in Killeen.
It's 3,000. It was
Okay.
3,000.
You said you had to leave 500 in the account.
Yeah, but it's still their money.
Okay. We also had, some correspondence. And this is from, Tech Sergeant Jack D. Levi, Post 573. So I'm writing this letter on behalf of our Legion family members, especially from the Sons of the American Legion, to express my heartfelt appreciation for your monetary contribution of $2,500. It's a long letter. I could go on and read it to you guys, but I don't want to take that time up.
We can scan it and send it out.
Yeah, I will scan it and send it out. So the bug I got put in my ear to bring up and start working on more, because we haven't seen it in a while, the 10 ideas and the 5-star programs. The 10 ideas and 5-star programs will help us better understand what true Americanism is. Those individuals who complete the programs will also benefit in other ways. So the 10 ideas, everybody remembers what that covers? Patriotism, health, knowledge, training, honor, faith, healthiness, courtesy, reverence, and camaraderie. It's hands-on, but also written. This is a great way to help teach our youth, and we have a young one coming up in our squadron, so this is a great idea. Thank you, Kevin, for giving me that.
You're welcome.
Alternate East Leader makes a motion to accept the report.
Gary Randall, second the motion.
I'm almost done.
He's not finished.
Oh, he's not.
Almost done. I know I'm dragging it out. I gotta appear on my soapbox, you know?
When you walk past it.
So in conclusion, remember the importance of completion and timely submission of your CSRs. Let's get the word out and build interest within our local school districts for our Texas Boys State program coming up this June 15th through the 20th. Let the school district's counselors know this is a leadership action program and citizenship training. Respectfully submitted, Catherine Baker, American Student.
Mr. Commander, P.D.C. Randall makes the motion for the report be accepted as read. That's right.
Great report, Kevin.
John Jellison,
Yes, sir.
accept, second.
I wanna be like Peter when I grow up.
Any discussion? Yes, sir.
Are they talking about having the, 5-star program back at the DECs, or?
What we discussed, from Kevin and myself, two Kevins about that stuff.
That's scary, huh?
Yeah, it's good. What we discussed is if he has time or if he has somebody who wants to sponsor, we'll do it at the convention. We'll do the 5-star award at the convention. The 10 ideals are gonna have to be done some different way, individual, whatever, but I have the awards at the headquarters that we can present, so probably limit the class to maybe 10 people. So if you wanna do it, we can do it at convention, do it Saturday afternoon at the close of the meeting.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Can we set up the 10 ideals on the website to be for?
It will be done. I gotta get with Gary, I got a lot of things to get with Gary when we're
Give
done
it Gary,
today.
we can set something up to where the kids can go in and take care of it.
It will be done. It's also in your handbook.
It's in the handbook.
It's in the
You
handbook.
can visit at your squadron.
I don't know, there should be some handbooks over there I put on.
I brought 20 today, they've taken them, that's great, I'm glad people pay attention.
Oh, yes, Milton.
Hello?
Milton, yes, sir, I apologize.
I just have one, I don't have a critique of that, but I have one question. How many of you fly flags at home? How many hours a day you fly?
24/7.
24 times 7 times 12, or times 6. That's Americanism. How many of you go to a meeting where America leaves the flag is flying? All of us. That's ours, that's Americanism ours. Even here, it's Americanism ours, that you can call. So we need to start capturing those hours. So if you do it, remember, you can use it for the Legion, you can use it for the Sons. You can double dip.
Not only that, Milton, there's also a monetary value to put those flags up.
Yeah.
30, yeah.
Anything you do.
John?
I've been coming to these meetings for quite a while, not as much as many of the other people here. Last year, I believe, or the last time, Boyd State gave a presentation that was absolutely impressive. This year, I've seen the committees do their report, and they have gotten tremendously better. I just want to thank the effort for those committees that are doing these things, because I'm listening to every word, trying to at least, and I'm telling you, they're saying a lot of good and important things for us to hear and spread out. But I want to thank each and every committee that has stepped up to the job, because these are great reports. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. Any other discussion?
Oh, I'm sorry, just.
No, you're good.
Confirm the email, broncosanantonio@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay.
Nay.
Motion carried.